The Pro Football Hall of Fame. It sets the standard of greatness. Inside its hallowed halls, the Hall of Fame pays tribute to the talents and triumphs of only the game's greatest legends. When it comes to forging talent that spans generations, few teams in the sport's history have carved as impressive a presence in Canton as the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Hall of Fame now lists 26 of its members as major contributors to the Steelers, which puts Pittsburgh in the top 3 among all teams in NFL history. Although some Steelers from the franchise's early history are enshrined in Canton, Pittsburgh's Hall of Fame ascension has been more recent and dramatic than most of its counterparts, making its presence even more remarkable.
If you're not at the stadium at 1 o'clock on Sunday in the fall, you're in the wrong place.
Since the 1987 induction of Joe Green, an incredible 21 Steelers have been voted into the Hall of Fame as major contributors, the most of any team in that time. In the last 2 years alone, 5 greats of the game who made contributions to the team across 6 decades have been named as new members. While the NFL was founded in 1920, Art Rooney didn't establish the Pittsburgh Steelers until 1933, and for the first 4 decades, Pittsburgh went without a playoff win. By the late 1960s, the Chief had turned over control of the team to his oldest son, Dan, who charted the course that sent the Steelers on a journey of sustained success. In 1968, Bill Nunn was hired by the Steelers to help usher in the change. 1 year later, the team hired head coach Chuck Noll, who would retire as the winningest coach in franchise history. In their first 6 years together, these 4 helped transform Pittsburgh's roster by drafting 9 players and adding a 10th as an undrafted rookie who would go on to earn busts in Canton.
Steelers first round selection, Joe Green, Grene.
Throughout the 1970s, the Steelers assembled the greatest team in NFL history, winning 4 Super Bowls in 6 seasons. They fielded 10 Hall of Fame players on one roster, balanced perfectly with 5 on each side of the ball to go along with their Hall of Fame coach.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are the champions of the National Football League for the 4th time.
The 1970s established a Hall of Fame standard in Pittsburgh, and Dan Rooney made sure it would endure by leading the franchise into the salary cap free agency era with a vision that bridged the Steelers' first 4 Super Bowl championships with their next 2. And all of that has allowed their presence on Hall of Fame weekend to continue across decades. The Pro Football Hall of Fame has now formally enshrined Bill Cowher, Alan Faneca, Bill Nunn, Troy Polamalu, and Donnie Shell as members of the 2020 and 2021 classes. Each has received professional football's highest and most enduring individual honor. A new group of Steelers join a brotherhood of unrelenting excellence, a fraternity of men who carved Pittsburgh's legacy of dominance into football's history, and who together forged a standard that continues to produce Hall of Famers today.